It's time again for the Science Bowl.
Zoo Parade for 5. What big teeth the hippo has are actually a pair of these. Science Potpourri for 10. Would a snake most likely eat every day? Every week, Dateline Science for 10. Why are some elephants wearing necklaces these days? Green things for 15.
And now, here's your host, Mr. Z himself, Dave Zarin.
Thank you, and welcome to the Science Bowl. Today, 2 outstanding elementary schools here to play our game. Play along and test your own IQ out there at home. Let's meet today's teams. First, from Cherokee Lane Elementary School, would you please say hello to Pauliana, Salamowit Achete, and Gabriela Martinez. And from Mother Jones Elementary School, please welcome Dulce Ortiz, Emily Gregorio, and Alan Castro Umanzor. And now here are the categories of questions we use on the Science Bowl.
Okay, Mr. Z, here's today's categories. Green things, questions about plants and all things green and growing. Zoo Parade, a Noah's Ark of questions about animals. Body systems, we'll see how much you know about yourself, about things like breathing and growing and digesting your food. Let's get physical. Questions that test your knowledge of physics and chemistry, earth science and space science. Then there's Science Potpourri. Here's a grab bag of science questions, everything from air pollution to the kitchen sink. And finally, Dateline Science. We'll ask you about science history and science in the news.
And here on the Science Bowl, we arrange our game board according to question difficulty, with easier questions on the left worth 5 and 10 points, tougher ones worth 15, 20, and ultimately 25, the toughest of them all. Both of our teams start out at 50 points. No penalties ever for incorrect answers. At the end of the 2 rounds, one of these 2 talented, good-looking teams will come back to play our game again and perhaps advance to the semifinals. Let's go over and make sure everything's working properly before we start. Let's go to that red team. And Salamowit, would you try your buzzer? It looks and sounds good. Good luck to you and to Gabriella and to Paul. And Emily, how about the green teams? A-OK as well. Good luck to you and to Alan and to Dulce. Congratulations, guys, for being here today. We're so happy to have you. I know we're going to have a good game, and we go alphabetically. C comes before M, so Cherokee Lane and Salamowit. Let's play the bowl.
Zoo Parade for 10.
Zoo Parade for 10 points. You know, teams, in movies and in the literature, sometimes people turn into animals. Pinocchio turned into a donkey. In the story Metamorphosis, the man turned into a cockroach. And in The Emperor's New Groove, Cusco turned into one of these camel-like animals that lives in South America. That would be a llama. A llama. Try again, Red.
Green things for 10.
Green things for 10 points. Teams, there is a new video game out with a female rodent wielding a sword. And the name of the video game has what same name as the green plant that famously grows on the north side of a tree. Cherokee Lane.
Moss.
Moss, absolutely right. Yes, so if you're lost in the woods, if you see that moss, that gives you a sense of direction. Good answer. Okay, Red, go.
Let's get physical for 5.
Let's get physical for 5 points. Teams, there is a cartoon called Jimmy Neutron. But if you watch The Big Bang Theory, the professor's last name there has what same name as the positively charged subatomic particle in the nucleus. Not the electron, but he's known as Professor what?
Proton.
Yeah, Professor Proton. Yeah, Bob Newhart. He's a great actor. He plays him very well. All right, good answer. You're on a roll there. Come on, Salamowit. Let's go.
Science Potpourri for 10.
Potpourri for 10 points. Teams, one of the airports in London was closed 2 days last month because there was a quadcopter flying within the airspace. A quadcopter is another name for what pilotless thing that flies around today. Emily Jones?
Can I pass it to Dulce, please?
Yeah.
Helicopter?
Not helicopter. Good try. I called you Emily Jones. I meant Mother Jones. Cherokee Lane. Say it. Say it.
Drone.
Drones, that's it. Yeah, don't be shy, Gabriella. You knew your stuff. Yeah, a quadcopter is another name for a drone because it has 4 rotors on it. Good. Go, Red.
Dateline Science for 10.
Dateline Science for 10 points, teams. This mood-altering drug is found in a plant that Maryland is now considering making legal, along with many other states in America, Cherokee Lane?
Marijuana.
Marijuana, yes, it might appear on the ballot here at some point where we Marylanders will decide whether or not we want it to be legally available or not. Okay, Cherokee Lane, you got 85 points. You're off to a pretty good start there. Mother Jones, you're holding back. I know you're going to get us. Let's go. Red.
Let's get physical for 10.
Physical for 10 points. Teams, if a doctor says you need an MRI, the R stands for resonance, I stands for image, and the M stands for this device that has a north and a south pole. Mother Jones.
Gino? Gino?
No. Cherokee Lane.
Magnet.
A magnet, yes. MRI, magnetic resonance imaging. Okay, go Red.
Body systems for 10.
Body systems for 10 points. Teams, this body part, which can be held or bitten, is famously featured in the Christmas Story movie when it gets stuck to a cold pole. Mother Jones.
Can I pass it to Alan?
Alan?
Tongue.
Tongue, that's it. Yeah, you can bite your tongue, you can hold your tongue, and that poor kitty went over that, and he got stuck, right? Yeah, everybody wants to try it. They don't think it's going to happen to them. Good answer. You're in the game. Go. All right, all the 10 pointers are gone. Where? Emily.
Zoo Parade for 5.
Super 8 for 5 points. Teams, Transformer movies. They're great. The most recent one had a Transformer that looked like what? Huge buzzing insect. Cherokee Lane.
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. You got it, Gabriella. Good. Now you're cooking. Now you're getting loose. Let's go Red.
Science potpourri for 5.
Potpourri for 5 points. Teams, this superhero recently made a big splash because, yes, Emily Jones?
Aquaman.
Aquaman, yeah. He could talk to the fish. Good. Go green.
Zoo Parade for 15.
Super 8 for 15 points. All right, teams. When you talk about positions on an animal's body, the back is the dorsal side, like the dorsal fin of a shark. The belly side is the ventral side. And the sides have what same name as a pass in football that is thrown to the side.
Can I pass it to Alan?
Alan? Oh, boy, they put you on the spot there, Alan, just because you're a guy. What you got?
Quarterback.
Not quarterback, it's the name of the pass that you throw to the side. Cherokee Lane, any idea? That's called a lateral. A lateral. Recently, there was a team, the Dolphins beat the Patriots. They kept latering the ball all the way down the field. It was really like a ballet. It was really nice. Okay, the buzzer says we've come to the end of the first round. Cherokee Lane is 100. Mother Jones, 65. We'll be back with round 2 in a moment. Don't go away. Welcome back to Science Bowl. Nice to have you here today in this, our 33rd year of competition of Science Bowl here in Prince George's County Public Schools. Students keep getting better and better. We're proud of all of them. And the score right now, 100 for Cherokee Lane, 65 for Mother Jones. But let's find out about the young people themselves who are here to play the game. Let's go to Cherokee Lane and Salamwit. Boy, you know your stuff. How do you know so much science?
First of all, science is my favorite subject. And I usually search it up when I have free time on my Chromebook.
Well, you're doing all the right stuff because you're a good listener, you are cool and collected, and I can see why they chose you as the captain. Tell me a little bit about Cherokee Lane. Where is Cherokee Lane?
Cherokee Lane is in 9025th Avenue in Adelphi, Maryland.
In Adelphi, that's right. Thank you very much. And who's your principal?
Mr. Galbraith.
Wonderful. And who's the sponsor of your team?
Miss St. John and Miss Hoffner.
Wonderful. We'll have some of them come out in just a few moments. And I think your alternate's here today too, isn't she?
No.
No.
No alternate. Are there no alternate? So it's just the three of you today. Very good. All right. Tell me something about Cherokee Lane that you think everybody at home should know. Something you're proud of.
Cherokee Lane is really creative with arts, and they want to make sure the students there get enough education.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of a school, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And you want teachers that care about you and are good role models, and obviously they're doing a good job because you are three fine young people over there. Tell me about yourself. What do you want to do when you get older?
I want to become a zoologist and an artist.
And an artist. And you like to draw in your spare time. And I told her, I said, she doesn't have any pets, but she should get some because she's just got the right temperament to be someone who takes care of pets. Nice to have you here today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gabriella, nice to have you here. Now, you two are good friends. Yeah? And you like to draw as well? And paint? And what do you aspire to be someday?
A nurse.
Nurse, yeah. And why a nurse?
I just like dealing with medicines and all that.
Yeah. Is anyone in your family in the medical field?
No.
No, so you would be the first. You'd be the pioneer. Good to have you on the show. Paul, I know you said that you're really not sure about what you want to do later in life, but what do you do in your spare time?
I read.
You read. What kind of books do you like to read?
Fictional.
Fictional, yeah. Did you read the Harry Potter books at all?
No.
No? Tell me maybe some that you read that you liked. Are you reading anything right now?
No.
No? Okay. All right, Paul. Just relax. Enjoy the rest of the game here. Mother Jones, nice to have you guys here today. Emily, tell us about Mother Jones. Who is your principal?
Our principal is Dr. Woodson.
Wonderful. And the sponsor of your team?
Miss Taylor.
Miss Taylor.
The
No,
best.
she's been she is indeed. She's been sending great teams over here for many, many years. Tamara, thank you so much for what you do. Any alternates on your team, Emily?
Dorothy.
Yeah. So you're here. So who is she replacing? Who are you replacing?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. It's nice. Glad to have you here. And she was here last year, so we've got a veteran on the panel over there. You guys look good. Everybody looks good here. You got your matching T-shirts over there. And Mother Jones, you are the Jaguars. Cherokee Lane, you are the Jaguars. Yeah, we got a lot of cats in the studio here today. Emily, tell us something about Mother Jones that you really like.
About Mother Jones that we really like is that we have a lot of space. The teachers are the best, and we never worried about having fun because the teachers make learning fun. And like whenever we behave good, they take us out for extra recess. And we have a beautiful garden. It's very pretty. We're trying to take very care of it.
My goodness, Emily, you should be on television. You are on television right now, but you're such a good spokesperson. I like your energy and your enthusiasm. And what do you hear what she wants to do with her life? First of all, you want to be president, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be a good president. What else do you have in mind?
I want to be a singer and a architect. I want to be an architect because you know that they say that you want a job that you don't get bored with. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I would never get bored drawing. And like being an architect, I love math, and being an architect would be measuring, adding, multiplying, and I love doing those stuff.
You're going to be really successful whatever you end up doing. Love having you here. So we'll say, tell us a little, you've been here before. What do you like about the Science Bowl?
I like about the Science Bowl is even though you don't know the questions, you can learn about the questions.
Yeah, and that's the whole point. Even if you don't know some of the things I'm making reference to, there's a basic science question embedded there somewhere. What do you want to do someday?
I want to be a dentist and a doctor.
And a doctor. Do you have the dentist you go to now, is the dentist a really good person?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes we see role models in life and we think, boy, we'd like to grow up and be just like them. You're a good player. Alan, nice to have you here today. You're a soccer player, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you want to be a professional soccer player someday, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe. What else are you thinking about?
Being a lawyer.
Being a lawyer? Do you like to argue with people?
I don't know.
If you don't know, then maybe not a lawyer. Lawyers have to argue, and they got to win their arguments too. All right, good luck in the second half. Mother Jones 65, Cherokee Lane 100. Last correct answer, green team. Emily, let's go.
Okay, we want green things for 5.
Green things for 5 points. Teams, this artificial grouping of plants is a place that got a bad name because Adam and Eve were in one called Eden. The Garden of Eden. A garden is an artificial grouping of plants. We thought you would know that with Adam and Eve. Go green. You need to talk to each other a little more. You're all just sitting there just straight ahead. You know, if you have an idea, sure. You've done a little bit of that, but you need to do more. All right, Emily, you choose.
Okay, can we have Zoo Parade for 20?
Zoo Parade for 20 points. Yes, you may. It's a visual question. That means everybody in the studio here, look at the monitor, because the question will be about this. Your question is, this huge spider, this huge beetle is found in Argentina. It is named for what famous scientist who discovered a lot about evolution when he went to the Galapagos Islands? What was his name, Mother Jones?
Okay, can I pass it to Dulce?
Sure.
A scorpion?
No, it's the name of a scientist now. It's the name of a scientist. This beetle is named for a scientist, a famous scientist who taught us a lot about evolution based on what he studied in the Galapagos Islands. Come on, Cherokee Lane. Darwin. Charles Darwin was his name. That's called Darwin's beetle. Go again, Green.
Super 8 for 25.
Super 8 for 25. All right. All right, you're really going to have to put your heads together on this because there are 3 parts to this answer. If you're an animal living in the northern hemisphere, where we are right now, and winter is coming, you got 3 choices if you're an animal to survive. What are your 3 choices with winter a-coming? 3 things you're going to have to decide. I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do this. Stop ringing the buzzer. Did Green ring in first? Yes. All right, Green, you have the choice. All right, Alan, Emily, and Dulce, obviously you have some ideas. What are the choices the animal has?
We want to try to give you all 3, so we're each going to give you
Okay,
one.
go ahead.
I got hibernate. And then
Migrate. And you can go to
warm place.
a warm place.
No, that's kind of the same as migrate. All right, you had a good try. Cherokee Lane, I didn't see you talking among yourselves. Hopefully you've got 3 for me. Okay, Paul, Salamowit, Gabriella, 3 choices. You're an animal, winter's a-coming. You got 3 things that you can do to survive. Okay, someone's got to talk. It's migrate and hibernate, as you said. The other is stay right where you are. Tough it out and try to find enough food right where you are. Might not be easy, but you got that choice. Okay, go again, Green.
Can we have? Huh?
Go ahead.
Okay.
You choose. Come on, Emily.
Let's no. Science, no. Daylight science for 5.
Daylight science for 5 points. Team, scientists say that unless we human beings start wearing noise-canceling headphones, 90% of us are going to start to lose our what? Mother Jones.
Hearing?
Hearing. Sure, that's the only obvious answer there. Good, go.
Body system for 5.
Body system for 5 points. Teams, if you worked really, really hard to get ready for Science Bowl today, it is said that you kept this body part close to the grindstone.
I want to pass it a
Dulce?
A brain?
Not your brain. Cherokee Lane, listen to what I'm saying here. If you're working really hard, it is said that you're taking this body part and keeping it close to the grindstone. The same body part that features in a saying that if you don't really care about something, you can say, boy, that's no skin off my what?
Body?
Nose. Not much skin off my nose, and you put your nose to the grindstone. Try again, Green.
Green things for 15.
Green things for 15 points. Teams, sometimes you get a dog for Christmas as a pet. That's wonderful. But sometimes if you don't get the dog, the real dog, you can get one of those clay dogs, and you can take these C-initialed seeds and spread them all over the dog and water it, and it gets all green and fuzzy. What's that called?
I don't know what it's called, but it's a plant dog.
What's the C-initialed seed that you spread all over that dog and it gets all green and fuzzy? They always advertise these at Christmas. Cherokee Lane?
Chia.
Say it?
Chia.
Yeah, chia. Chia pets, yep. Sometimes you get lambs and sometimes pigs and dogs, and this year they had the heads of the 4 Golden Girls who were on a comedy. Yeah, that was their hair. Okay, Red, go.
Dateline science for 15.
Dateline science for 15 points. Multiple choice question. Teams, NASA recently retired a telescope that has been looking for planets for the past 20 years. I'm giving you a multiple choice. So you already know, you're telling me. Tell me what you know.
I want to pass it to Alan.
Okay, Alan.
Hubble telescope.
Good try. No, that's what a lot of people think. Nice try. Cherokee Lane, the name of the telescope that has been searching for planets, was it the Kepler, the Jarvik, or the Pavlov?
Kepler.
Kepler, that's right. Johannes Kepler, famous astronomer. Nice comeback. Thank you, Gabriella. Good assist. Go, Red.
Let's get physical for 15.
Physical for 15 points. Teams, if you mix together hydrogen peroxide, potassium iodide, water, you're going to create foam that comes up and goes all over the desk because that reaction produced a lot of what gas to make that foam?
I want to pass it to Alan.
Acid.
What kind of gas? What gas made all that foam come up?
Carbon dioxide.
Oxygen. Oxygen was the right answer. Go red.
Science potpourri for 15.
Potpourri for 15 points. Teams, this year of 2019, the first of these that you're going to see are the Geminids, followed by the Leonids and the Perseids. These are showers, not of rain, but of what kind of celestial objects? What kind of showers appear in the sky at night?
Meteor.
Yeah, meteor showers. Good answer. Good. Go. Thank you, Gabriella. Go ahead, Salam. What you pick?
Dateline science for 20.
Deadline science for 20 points. Teams, if you know anything about radiation, you know that if something is radioactive, there's an instrument that you can hold next to it. It goes tick, 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 tick. It gets louder and louder as you get closer and closer. That counter is named for what G initialed man. It's called a Geiger counter. Try again, red.
Science potpourri for 20.
Potpourri for 20 points. Teams, all of you right now are part of a huge experiment. All of you are using tablets and phones every day, and we don't know what effect that's going to have on your development and the development of your brain. It's an experiment, but it doesn't have something to compare it to. You are the test group, but there's no what. When you design your science fair experiments, you need a test and a what, Emily? A control. A control. There's not a group of kids out there that are not using tablets in huge numbers that we can compare them to. All right, go red. Go ahead.
Body systems for 15.
Body systems for 15 points. Teams, if you suffer from sickle cell anemia, what cells are sickled? Yeah.
Blood.
More specifically.
White blood.
Not white blood cells. Good try. Mother Jones.
Mind.
Mother Jones.
Okay, I want to pass it to Jose.
Red cells.
Red cells, that's it. I was wondering if you were listening over there because that set you up. Go again. Green.
Green things for 20.
Green things for 20 points. Teams, Mayim Bialik is an actress who plays on The Big Bang Theory, but she started out her career in a show that had the name of what plant part? It's actually part of a flower. And on cherry trees, these parts are pink. And on apple trees, they're white. Mother Jones.
Petal. Petal.
Not petal, no. Cherokee Lane?
I'll pass it to Gabby.
Yes.
Stem.
Blossom, cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms and apple blossoms. Try again, green. Emily, your turn to choose.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Green things for 25.
Green things for 25 points. Teams, a man by the name of David Austin, who died recently, did something remarkable. He took roses that we buy in the store. You can buy them on the road. The roses are so pretty, but they don't smell. He took those roses and he crossbred them with other roses, and he made a rose that now smells good and looks good. What H initial term describes when you take two different species and put them together and make something new. Begins with the letter H. Yes?
Hybrid.
Hybrid, that's it. Thank you, Paul, for your help. All right, the buzzer has rung. That means the game is over, and it looks like Cherokee Lane has done it. We'll be back with a wrap-up in just one moment. Don't go away. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this game at home as much as we did here in the studio. It is tough being here if you've never been here before. Lots of tough questions, but some equally tough and wonderful young people here today. Our final tally is Mother Jones 85, Cherokee Lane 170. Congratulations. Nice round of applause for Cherokee Lane. Gabriella and Salamowit and Paul and Miss St. Jean back there is their wonderful sponsor, and you've been sending us as great kids for many years. Thank you for doing this again. And Mother Jones, a nice round of applause for Mother Jones. Dulce and Emily and Alan, you guys did a nice job Those Jaguars roared, as did these Jaguars. And standing back there is Dr. Woodson, the principal at Mother Jones, and Miss Taylor. We were talking about her before, and Emily said she is the best, and she is indeed. Thank you guys for a wonderful game, and thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time on another edition of Science Bowl. I'm Dave Zarin. Until then, bye-bye.